What's up, guys? It's you, and welcome back to episode 5 this week of Push to Rank 500 in the NU tier. In the last episode, we got our rank up to 1,306, and in order to reach top 500 on the NU ladder, we need to get to the rank 1,348, and it's Friday, so let's grab a battle, because happy Friday. Thank goodness it's Friday. Hope you guys all have had a great week so far. I know I probably have. I don't know, because I'm recording this on Saturday. But anyway, we have a battle versus Roulette. And he's using a pretty cool team with this thing, Vivillon, which is super annoying. He also has Shatot, who is the bane of my existence. He has Contrary Malamar. He has this, likely to spin, and he has Hariyama and Cradilly. I'm going to lead Mismagius, anticipating him to lead with his Vivillon, because I want to taunt Vivillon early and stop it from putting anything to sleep. Because if he puts something to sleep, then I'm pretty susceptible to getting Quiver Dance up on. But he decides to lead with Malamar, which is just fine with me, because I'm just going to go out in a Crustle, as he's likely going to go for his Dark Stab right here. Because, obviously I'm a Ghost type. So he ends up going for Switcheroo, giving me a Choice Scarf, and giving him the red card. I'm just going to Stealth Rock right here. I'm going to go Choice Scarf Stealth Rock right here, brand new meta. As he goes for Superpower, does a pretty decent amount of damage. But now I'm going to go out into Mismagius, because he doesn't really have any reason not to go for a Superpower right here. And he does indeed go for a Superpower. I'm going to Dazzling Gleam, because it's going to do good damage, and I'm going to get red carded out back into Crustle, which is actually perfect, because now I'm going to be able to get a Spike up, meaning that I get good damage on, or I get extra chip damage on stuff like Malamar, on stuff like Armaldo, on stuff like Hariyama, and Cradilly. So anyway, I know that I can go back out to Mismagius and knock him out, because because of the damage that Dazzling Gleam did last time. And so he's just going to go ahead and sack his Malamar here, which probably is a good play on his part, because now he gets a free switch into something which is likely going to be Hariyama. No, he goes into Four Eyes right here, which because it looks like Armaldo's like wearing glasses and cool stuff. But anyway, so he is out here with Armaldo. I'm going to taunt, because I don't want him setting up. I'm not quite sure what his Armaldo wants to do, considering it can't spin against me right now. And it can't spin, meaning that it could go for Foresight, but he just goes for Knockoff, which I probably should have seen coming and attacked, but that's okay. I'm not really too worried about it, because I can go out into my Samurott right here. No, actually no. I'm not going to go out into Samurott yet. I'm going to go out into Pawniard instead. And the reason I'm not going out into Samurott is because I need to weaken his... I need to weaken Cradilly in order to allow... whoops, had a bubble in my throat right there. Anyway, we're lagging a little bit. And what I was trying to say is that I need to weaken Cradilly in order to allow Samurott to sweep. And I can do that by getting rid of Armaldo and kind of putting pressure on Cradilly, as he just now chooses to spin away the hazards, which is a bit unfortunate. I was hoping that Iron Head would have been enough to knock him out, but it was not. So I'm just going to go ahead and go for a knockoff right here, just in case he wanted to switch out into something and try to stop me from knocking out his Armaldo. But anyway, it is a 4-4 game right now, so it's a pretty close match. And we're going to see what he goes out into right here. He goes out into Shatot. Shatot is annoying. I'm just going to go for a knockoff. So he goes for a Chatter. Please don't. Pawniard, please. Pawniard, please. Pawniard. I hate Shatot so much. Shatot is honestly one of the most annoying Pokemon in existence. He decides to go out in Hariyama right here, which is fine, because I'm just going to go for a Sleep Powder. If I hit my Sleep Powder, this is wonderful, because, okay, sweet. Okay, he is Lumberry, and he just went for Belly Drum. I'm about to lose, because actually he doesn't knock me out with the Bullet Punch, and I am able to knock him out with the Giga Drain. That's pretty cool. So he now goes into Shatot, and Shatot, I hate you so much. I'm going to HP Fire, but you're just going to knock me out with the Chatter. I think I'm going to go into my Mesprit right here, because Mesprit is a pretty safe switch for me. I can safely go for the Psyshock. It should be able to knock Shatot out, as he nasty plots just right in my face. Don't you do that. Get out of here. It's good he didn't Chatter, but now he goes out into Vivillon. And I think I'm going to go out into Samurott right here. And this play will make sense in just a second, because I'm going to sack Samurott to sleep. and then I'm going to go out into Pawniard, because he can't really do anything to me. He can hit me with Hurricane, but honestly, I'm fine if he wants to try to hit me with Hurricanes. It's not going to do that much. I still have Mesprit chilling to Healing Wish later versus Craydilly. So what I'm going to try to do is knock out this thing with Pawniard, and then go into Mesprit, Healing Wish Pawniard, and heal on back up as he just Quiver Dances right here, which is okay, because I can go for a knockoff. He's going to do a lot, but he shouldn't be able to knock me out, because I do resist it, even though it is stab and he is at +1. I do resist it, meaning that I should be able to do great damage right here, and then I can just spam Sucker Punch until he decides to attack me, because I don't think he's going to want to try to risk setting up to plus... no! Alright, I should have seen Bug Buzz coming, so I lost that game. I lost the game really bad. So I really don't like Vivillon, but it would have helped earlier if I wouldn't have hit myself in Confusion versus Shatot. I'm just going to Healing Wish right here, if by some fluke he didn't go for Bug Buzz, but he knocks me out, which is fine. So I'm going to go into Samurott and basically pray that I can get out. Oh wow, he misses Hurricane, which is cool. So I guess that's kind of revenge for hitting myself in Confusion earlier, but he just knocks me out with a Hurricane. That's a good game. We are down to 1,286, but we're going to try to make up ground in this next battle right here, and if I do seem a little bit more excited, it's because I am. Like, I am bulk recording this, and I'm recording this one after I finished my homework, so I'm a little bit more excited because I'm not stressed out anymore. Anyway, looking at this guy's team, he is Sticky Web, for sure, 100%. He has stuff that abuses Sticky Web, and he has Pawniard to stop me from defogging it, so I'm gonna lead Mismagius and taunt his, Sticky Web Setter. I can't remember its name, but I can taunt his Sticky Web Setter and stop him from getting up webs, which will help me a lot. But he leads Vileplume, which is cool, because I'm just going to taunt him right here and prevent him from Sleep Powdering and or Leech Seeding as he decides to go for the Sleep Powder. Not my house. I'm going to Nasty Plot up right here because I don't really think Vileplume wants to stay in versus Mismagius. I mean, it can if it wants to. He goes down to Ursaring. Ursaring carries Crunch. He's Guts because he runs Sticky Web, right? I'm gonna hit him with a +2 Dazzling Gleam. Because Mismagius doesn't really do a lot versus the rest of his team. Because it basically gets shut down by Ursaring and Pawniard every time it tries to switch in, so it's not much use just carrying it around. Probably should switch Dazzling Gleam to Hidden Power Fighting, as he just knocks me out with the Crunch. That's fine, but basically I now know that he is Guts. And this means I get up Hazards, because he doesn't have anything to get rid of him, and it's going to hurt his team a lot. I'm going to get up Rocks first. I'm kind of interested to see how much this Facade does to me. Like, I'll be safe no matter what because I have Sturdy and I can just red card him out, but hopefully it doesn't do more than 50%. Oh wow, that did 57%. Okay, and he gets red carded out into like the one thing that I couldn't afford to give him a free switch into, which is Hariyama, but I'm able to actually tank that Bullet Punch really well. Max HP Crustle coming through, but he's going to 2-hit KO me with Bullet Punch as I get up another Spike. So I'm going to go into Mesprit right here, because Mesprit don't care, and I'm going to go for a Psyshock right here and just take out this Hariyama from stock damage right there, because Hariyama doesn't really run any physical bulk, so it has like a base 65 physical defense, and uninvested, that's going to hurt, coming from Mesprit with Life Orb. So we'll see what he decides to go out into here. He doesn't really have that many safe switches into this. He decides to go into Pawniard right here. I think I'm gonna HP Fire. No, because he's... Okay. I'm gonna sack Lilligant right here, as he just goes for the knockoff, and I actually take that pretty well. I'm gonna go for a Sleep Powder right here, because I should outspeed him, and if I hit my Sleep Powder, then I can Quiver Dance up on him as he goes into Vileplume, which is a great play on his part. He's gonna be able to take me out right here, so I'm just gonna HP Fire and get off some good damage on this thing. 37%, I'll take 37%. As he misses his Sleep Powder, it wouldn't have mattered anyway because I was staying in, and I'm going to be able to get off some more good damage against this thing, and he Moonlights up. I'm going to Quiver Dance right here because it should prevent me from being knocked out by a Sludge Bomb, because he looks fairly specially defensive from the way that he's taking these hidden power fires. So by Quiver Dancing up, I should be able to hit him a little bit harder and put him out of the range where Moonlight plus Black Sludge will heal him more than 50%, or more than my hidden power fires are doing. So, Quiver Dance right here, as long as you don't poison me with Sludge Bomb, you go for Moonlight again, that's fine. Because I'm just going to go for an HP Fire right here. Yeah. Or do I Quiver Dance again? I'm going to Quiver Dance again. Because, like, now I put a ton of... Okay, he just takes me out with Sludge Bomb. I didn't know you were that weak, Vileplume. I'm going to go into Mesprit, though. Because Mesprit really doesn't care. And Mesprit's just going to go for a Psyshock. And because of the way that, like, I scouted this thing to where I know it's physically defensive, then I know he's going to take a lot from that Psyshock. But, so now, he has put my Mesprit to sleep, which is fine. Because I can come in and I can Swords Dance against this thing. I think it just carries Dual Stab, Sleep Powder, Moonlight, I think. If it carries HP Fire, I'm going to be pretty disappointed, but he goes out into his Leavanny, which is fine, because I get a Swords Dance, and I'm going to knock off right here. I don't think I outspeed Leavanny. Yeah, he just hits me with an X-Scissor, which does nothing, but I am able to knock out his Leavanny, and he does not have Sticky Web up, which is amazing. So now he can go out into this thing, Liepard, if he would like, but I'm not sure how well Liepard's going to tank a Sucker Punch from a +2 Pawniard. So, kind of looking at the game at this point, what I need to do to win. Okay, he goes out into Urustring, that's fine, I'm just going to Sucker Punch. But what I need to do to win is I need to weaken Vileplume, and Vileplume is at 83% right now. So I need to weaken Vileplume, and then to the range to where I can knock it out with a +2 Megahorn, and then I win the game. So I'm going to go for a Sucker Punch right here as he Encores me into Sucker Punch, which is really bad, because now he's going to go into Pawniard. So I'm going to go into Samurott to take that on, because I think his plan right here is he is going to go into Pawniard, try to set up to +2 and sweep me with Sucker Punch, but I'm not having any of that. I'm going to go into my Samurott once he makes his move or Showdown decides to stop lagging. Showdown's lagging, it's not him. So he just ends up going for a Nasty Plot right here, which is actually pretty threatening because this thing's fast. Dang it. What do I do? I think I'm going to Aqua Jet right here. And I get a crit and take him out. Not sure how much the crit mattered, but if it did, I apologize, but I will take it. I will take any hacks I can get when trying to climb the ladder. So, kind of looking at what he has remaining. He has a Vileplume and this thing, whatever your name is, Pawniard. So, the way that I'm going to win this is I'm going to go into Mesprit, and I'm going to try to burn Sleep Turns. If he goes into this, I'm going to try to Healing Wish my Pawniard back up to full health, or HP Fire him. Because if my Pawniard's at full health, I can take on his Pawniard. But we will see what he decides to go for here. And hopefully we can... No, there's no way we're grabbing another match. We're already over. We're at 13 minutes. But kind of recapping how this team has done this week, because I feel like this is a good time while we're waiting to find that out. So... I feel like this team has done pretty well this week. It kind of struggled at the beginning where I played like crap. Like I really did play really bad. But once I kind of found out how to use it, I think it became a lot better. Well, no duh, Geo. It becomes a lot better when you find out how to use a team. But he ends up just forfeiting right here, which is cool. But I kind of want to use this team next week. Judging by what you guys said yesterday, I will decide whether or not I want to, or, if you guys are, okay, wait, hold up, what's happening here? I have 60 seconds to make a move, I'm just going to Waterfall. But he left, he didn't forfeit, like, that. Also, PSA, if you're going to leave a match, click this X button, not the X button that's not on my screen right now, the one, like, with your tab that's, like, parallel, like, that's, like, parallel to this. Don't click that X, because then you make your opponent wait for 60 seconds, and especially if they're doing something like recording, it's pretty obnoxious, because I have to sit here for 60 seconds, and now I get to fill time. Anyway, looking at like how the team did this week, okay, never mind, it just gave me the win. I'm up to 1307. I'm happy. If you guys are good with this team, like, I will probably be using it next week if you guys are okay with that. If not, I'll find another team to use. But anyway, make sure to leave a like if you guys did enjoy this entire week of Push to Rank 500 in the NU tier, where we are now like 40 points away from completing NU, and then we will go back to RU. And make sure to answer today's comment question of the video, which is favorite fighting type. We'll go favorite fighting type. Not quite sure why, just because I kind of feel like it right now. Favorite fighting type. And with that, I urge you guys to subscribe if you guys are enjoying the constant content. And with that, I'll catch you on the flip-flop.